This is Josiah Plays Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Desperate Measures DLC. Okay, so we're now checking out the... Look at that, up there. That's just decorative. I can't go in there. Alright, we have to be kind of quiet and careful now because there are guards around. At least a couple of them.
It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor.
Not this asshole again.
General what do you feel the human restoration?
Due to the security lockdown, all non-essential training sessions and equipment tests have been cancelled.
Alright, so we have a big conference room here with a very fancy looking table with a weird fucking shape. Really weird shape. Oh, I see. Those aren't cutouts. Those are areas with glass. Alright, that makes more sense then. Actually, that makes a lot more sense. That kind of turns it from being a dumb shape to just a cool shape. Alright. Guess there's nothing really in here of any consequence. The mezzanine. There's an amazing album by Massive Attack called Mezzanine. So good. Yeah, I read that, Robert. That's pretty awesome. Oh, we've been in here. That's the LT's office right there. So that guy in that in there that I can see through the wall is the LT. And there's a camera that I haven't shut off.
Please be advised.
Interesting.
The exercise room will be closed.
Jackie Jeffries, manager, operations. Let's check out Jackie Jeffries' office. Move the photocopy a little bit. Move the file boxes. Check the drawer. Whoa, oh, I'm almost getting spotted by that camera out there. And that camera needs to calm its shit. Anything in these boxes? I mean, behind these boxes or whatever? Lots of painkillers in this place. So much pain needing to be killed. I hope I can hack this without... I'm gonna cloak. Cloak and hack. Jackie Jeffries. I'll go through here. And then just go straight for green.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
Got it. Alright. I don't think I need to be cloaked right now. I think I can just... I don't think that camera can see me. Was there somebody running this direction? Because it kind of looked like it for a second. Alright, we've read about the ladies' loo. Here we have the Blade security.
Please be advised. The current lockdown situation is not a drill.
You're like, I'm BJ. I'm like, what does that even mean? You're back. Okay, well, welcome back. Welcome back, BJ. Or Robert, or whoever the fuck you are. Blade security code from Greg McReynolds to Jackie Jeffries. Hey, Jackie. I received an order to change the access code for the Tarvos security office over here at Blade 1 to 1107. Can you please confirm this so I can go ahead with it? Awaiting your reply, Greg McReynolds, security guard, Blade 1, Tarvos Security Services Prague. This email is set to automatically delete itself in 2 days. That's reasonably secure, I guess. Alright, another one from Greg McReynolds to Jackie Jeffries, called Blade Security Risk. Hey, Jackie, that security weakness in the Blade I was talking about still has not been addressed. I've been complaining about it for 3 bloody months. My boss says it's just a maintenance drone hatch and no one could get in that way. What should I do? Go over his head to my local LT? Should I just shut up and be a good soldier? I know this isn't Warzone serious, but what if we're paid to do security? But if we're paid to do security, shouldn't we share this vulnerability with the client? There is a record of my emails to him, so I'm in the clear. I thank you for helping me out before, and I hope you can provide some advice. Greg McReynolds, security guard, Blade 1, Tarvos Security Services, Prague. This makes me feel like we're going to be going to Blade 1. They're giving me codes, telling me about secret ways in. Is it possible we're actually going to visit one of the Blades? Because that sounds awesome. Unsent message from Jackie Jeffries to Simon Whitaker. Serious incident report. Yeah, I know what a blowjob is, but saying I'm blowjob wouldn't actually mean anything, unless that's just like a weird nickname for you. You ready for a stream? You got some Mountain Dew? That's all you need. That's all you need right there. Serious incident report. Report number. Tarvos Prague, PBC, Blade. Long number. Unit. Europe, Czech, Prague, Palisade, Blade Division, Blade 01 Team. Category 1. Type. Accidental robotic failure. Client employee incident. Time of incident. Exact time unknown. Weekend/holiday? No. Location. Palisade, Blade 01. Personnel. Personnel involved. Subject 1. Client modified Sentry robot. Name, injury, fatality. 2. Not applicable. 3. KKSD-HFD-0000-Sentry-military-grade-HRV-EX002X. Serial number. 4 through 8. Not applicable. 9. Blade Division. Blade 01 Team. Unit Station. 10. Repaired, reprogrammed. Status. Victim 1. Morton Kinney. Emotional trauma. Wait, all the person suffered was emotional trauma? I mean, not that emotional trauma is not serious or whatever, but... Or it can be, but... I don't know, I guess I'm probably slightly cold-hearted about that. Compared to, like... You know, I mean, depends on the source of the trauma, obviously. There are certain things that are so traumatic that, you know, they're monstrous or they're unthinkable. They're horrible. But I mean, like, when somebody's like, just like, when somebody's like, oh, it was really scary and it traumatized me or whatever, just about, like, normal everyday shit, basically. I don't know. I guess I just don't really get scared of things very easily. And so, I guess I don't have the most empathy for other people that do. Sorry. New hire, 0.25 years, pay grade. Number 3, Blade employee number to be determined. 4, Czech, race. 5, Czech is a race? 5, male, sex. 6, 25, age. 7, Blade employee, position. 8, 2, security clearance. 9, Blade Division, Blade 01 Team, unit station, etc. 10, leave of absence, duty status, leave. Accident report / serious incident report. Summary of incident. A new security program was installed in all automated defenses and chambers. These new defenses have reduced the amount of warning time that a sentry will announce to a target. Mr. Kinney made an error by stepping foot in an area he was not permitted, when the sentry robot made a warning and quickly switched to kill mode. According to witnesses, began crying and then became catatonic. What?
Reminder.
Luckily, a Tarvos employee came to the rescue and moved Mr. Kinney before the sentry became hostile. Mr. Kinney has been given a leave of absence by Palisade Bank Corporation. Yeah, alright, whatever. This is not a person that should be working for a security company. If they're going to be that shaken by something like that, and cry and go catatonic and be emotionally traumatized and have to take a leave, I mean, it's not like the thing shot at him. Adverse or anticipated publicity. Incident occurred inside the Blade 01 facility. Victim is under NDA and cannot speak publicly about it. Rumors may trickle out. Any employee of Tarvos or Palisade Bank Corporation who discusses the matter publicly will be punished, fined, and/or terminated. Authentication, report, work in progress. Accident class, client employee error, client equipment modification / fabrication error. Weather, not applicable. Indoor incident. Night vision device used, no. Explosive, hazardous material, no. Accident site disturbed, no. Photos of scene, no. Authorities involvement, no. Emergency medical treatment / transportation, yes. Mr. Kinney was transported to a local hospital and was released 24 hours after being admitted. Lawsuit threat? Possible. Palisade Bank Corporation as primary defendant. Tarvos as secondary defendant. Jackie Jeffries, Senior Operations Manager, Tarvos Security Services Prague. Man, that's a bullshit lawsuit. If some dude steps into a forbidden area where he's not supposed to, and a security robot gets mad at him and, like, threatens and almost kills him, almost, but doesn't actually shoot at him or anything, and he just gets super scared by it, by his own fucking fuck-up, and then he tries to sue the company, that's the kind of shit that pisses me off. You're afraid of the dark when there's no noise in the middle of the night? Really? Why? I like the dark. I'm very comfortable in the dark. I'm more afraid of the light. What do you... This box is moving on its own and pushing me around. What the fuck?
General message. Please refrain
Crazy
from non-essential communication
haunted
until
death
the
box.
lockdown has been lifted.
Crazy haunted death box. It's a crazy haunted death box. That was the Crazy Haunted Death Box song. Heard it here first. You really did hear that here first. Nobody else has sung that shit. Let's go through here and see what's up. Oh god, it's a camera. Can that camera see me through the observation grid? It would not appear so. Oh, there's that other guard. Calm your fucking shit, sir. Calm your fucking shit, sir. It's night time. It's nap time. Calm your fucking shit, sir. His shit has been calmed. His shit has been calmed. Oh, here we are at the other stairway. Up to the mezzanine. Interesting.
General message. Due to the security lockdown, all meetings with external partners have been cancelled.
Send a link to that video to me in a private message. That way it'll be kept for later. And I'll try to check it out. Ah! Sometimes you gotta. Your security is our priority. Another one sleeping on the job. Sleeping on the job. Oh shit, I forgot about that camera. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if this pulls the LT out here. Wrong gun. Doesn't look like anything will pull the LT out. Alright. This is the last thing. The head of operations, Simon Whitaker. The last room. The literal boss of this place. Office of the Lieutenant. Man, it says that shit all fancy. Alright. Let's quick save.
All non-essential conferences have been postponed.
I remember too. Yes. Of course. I'm sorry, sis. I've done absolutely everything in my power to keep you.
Lieutenant Whitaker?
I have to go. Something's come up. Who are you? How did you get into my office?
I'm with Interpol. We have reason to believe someone from Tarvos Security Services tampered with evidence at Rizika Station shortly after the terrorist attack occurred. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Interpol? What the hell are you talking about? How dare you accuse Tarvos of collaborating with terrorists?
It's not an accusation, Whitaker, it's a fact. Someone from this office corrupted the station's Intellicam footage using a modified RDT device. And I'm pretty sure that someone was you.
What?
It was him.
That is preposterous. Where would you get an idea like that?
Your IT department sent an email. Alan, the LT, came to me today. Demanded I give him an RDT device reconfigured to spot corrupt digital data. Said he'd submit the paperwork later.
Yeah.
Shall I continue? Or would you like to explain now?
It's not what it looks like. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not an AUG sympathizer. And it wasn't a Tarvos mandate or anything like that. I had to protect my sister.
Your sister? Your sister was the bomber?
What?
No, she would never. It was her husband. Ark got to him. Brainwashed him somehow.
So who's this guy?
My brother-in-law was a proud man. He was a good mechanic. But after the incident, people didn't trust dogs around machinery.
He lost his job. He and your sister would have been forced to move to Gollum City then. You sure he was a member of ARC?
Isn't everyone in that place? And you have to be if you want to survive.
No, not everyone.
When he lost his license to work, he became bitter and resentful. Ark must have preyed on that. It's what terrorists do.
It's what somebody did. I'm just not sure it was ARC. I need his name, Lieutenant.
He's dead. But my sister isn't. You ID the bomber, and the next thing that happens is the police start tearing through Gollum City looking for her. So no, I'm not telling you his name.
I'm pretty sure I know who he is, though, because we found his place in Gollum City. And we went on his computer. I don't remember what his name was, but he's the guy with the hoodie. He's the hoodie guy. And we found his place, and that's where we got the penguin prints. I can't remember his name, though. But I'm pretty sure that's the guy. The guy from the cinematic. So, the question is... what do we do now? I can pressure him into the name. I'm going to accommodate. You can't find the link? Alright.
I get that you want to protect your sister, Lieutenant, and I even agree. Once the bomber's name gets out, she probably will be in danger. But I can help with that. If you give me the name.
I swear to you, she had nothing to do with the attack. And my brother-in-law... Ivan was just a pawn. He couldn't organize anything if he tried. Burke. His name was Ivan Burke.
Oh yeah, him. Ivan Burke. That's the guy.
That was a neat trick, the way you corrupted the Intellicam data. Any chance it can be restored?
No. The remote data transfer device he uses is very efficient. There's no way to recover the original data.
Has Tarvos tampered with footage like this in the past?
I'm in enough trouble as it is, Agent. I'm not adding more by answering that.
So yes, they have, in other words. Oops.
That was a neat trick, the way you
No.
Has Tarvos...
I clicked on the wrong one.
Did your sister ever mention anyone else from ARC? Someone Ivan might have spent a lot of time with?
You mean the one who recruited him? No, not specifically, no. There were a couple of guys he'd sometimes drink with. T-Bone, Lou Bosch... I don't know.
T-Bone. Sounds legit.
Look, there was this one guy. He came by their apartment about a week ago. The big Russian. Left a note and signed it Old Blue Eye. She said he seemed friendly enough.
Victor!
But glad he didn't stay.
So Victor put him up to it. I think we already basically knew that, but, what about the sister?
And your sister? If I'm gonna help her, I need her name too.
Melissa. If you're serious about helping her, there are only two ways you can. Get her out of there. Or keep Ivan's name out of it.
I understand.
Alright, I guess we're done here. Alright, Robert, I see the link there.
I appreciate you coming clean, Lieutenant. Even so, I wouldn't leave town if I were you. You've made this investigation harder than it should have been.
I have no intention of leaving. Why? What are you going to do now?
I'm going to shoot you in the head. No, not really. Huh. Ruin him? I don't feel this vindictive towards him, because I think he was trying to protect his sister, and I get that. This one's a little too by the book, Johnny Law and Order. That's not the way I like to play Adam. I like to play him a little more compassionate and a little more chaotic. So, we're gonna go with leave out details. Alright, Robert, I got it.
I get that you acted to protect your sister, and that you're worried she'll be put at risk. I'll do my best to keep names out of my report for now, but I can't guarantee they won't be needed in the future.
I see. I appreciate you giving me and my sister a chance, Agent. I'll make sure an officer is waiting at the lift. It'll take you down to the metro level.
Men, this is Lieutenant Whitaker. In the midst of our lockdown, an Interpol agent penetrated our defenses.
They can't hear you.
Deal with the ramifications later. For now, show him to the lift so we can access the metro.
They can't do that either.
Whitaker, out.
They're all unconscious.
Before you go, allow me to offer you, well, a token of my appreciation. Some whiskey, perhaps?
You're the only conscious person in this entire facility. Wow, he's got a nice fucking office. He's got a fireplace. There's a picture of him with his kids. You got a big television, some nice couches. Play some straight up chess in here. This guy's living the dream. Alright, what's this ebook say? Yeah, they're all asleep, exactly. The moment... Oh, this is the continuation of Ashani Tawar's story. Okay, I'm very interested in this because she got kidnapped and that sounds interesting. They knew when we were checking in. My wanting of a separate room made their plans to abduct me even easier. I remember the joy of getting my hotel room keycard. The hotel clerk gave me 2. This confused me. I am one person. My father took the extra one and said, "You don't need 2. no one but your family is to go into your room. I will never forget that elevator ride. For the first time in my life, I felt like a grown-up. I was being walked to my room, and my bags were being carried. When he finished showing me the room, he waited by the door and expected a tip. When I handed him money, I noticed that he had several small augmentations and was slightly unkempt, especially when compared to the 5-star combinations. Oh, so it was one of the kidnappers. I want to read the rest of this book. You've got me intrigued. What does this do? You've got a secret room, sir. Oh, I've been in your secret room, for that matter. Through the vent. Word of merit. Oh, a Praxis kit. That's beautiful.
Thanks again for being understanding about this. You'll be given a clear route to the metro level. I'll cooperate in any way I can, Agent.
Well, that's nice of you. I'm gonna keep improving my cloaking. Sounds cool, Robert. Alright, let's go ahead and hack this. Let's see if he cares if I hack it. Security rating 5. I can't, but I have the code.
Come in.
Nobody in there. Nothing to see.
Nah, nothing.
This guy's not that sharp, is he?
Who's there?
I'm sorry it had to come to this. So if I want to go in his secret room... Alright, I'm going to put the code in. Okay?
Come in.
I'm going to not go in there.
Nothing there.
Chang, make sure there's a metro train available for me at Terminal Station.
Did you find out who corrupted the footage?
I did better than that. I'll fill you in on the details back at HQ.
So I need to go back, but before I do that, I am going to be Mr. Sneaky Sneak again. I'm going to go into his secret room, but in such a way that he is not aware that I've gone into his secret room by going through here. Are you serious, box? I'm pushing this box through the vent. Oh no, don't tell me this box is in my way and I can't. Okay, good. Now I'm in his little restricted room. What's he got in here? Sniper rifle. I don't actually... Can I use that laser targeting system on anything? I can put it on this. Okay, good. And he's got a safe. Tarvos security keycard. A Tarvos security keycard. I found it while exploring Tarvos' regional office in Prague. And a pocket secretary. From Simon Whitaker to Simon Whitaker. An audio transcript. Melissa Burke. Simon, I can't... Simon Whitaker. Melissa? I don't have time for this. The goddamn train station's on fire. Melissa Burke. I know. Your brother-in-law's the one who did it. Simon Whitaker. What? Melissa Burke. I told you Ark was trying to recruit him. When the police find out it was Ivan, they'll come for me. Simon Whitaker, I can fix this. We've covered up things caught on camera before. Melissa Berg, what? Simon Whitaker, if they haven't access to stations and telecam data yet... I have to go. I have to do this now. I'll call you, Mel, I promise. End of transcript. Well, there's some really damning evidence against him right there.
Who's there?
See you, buddy. Oh! While he's doing that,
Any employee who misplaces or loses their weapon.
I can hack his computer.
No, nothing.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
No! No! Wait, all I need to do is lure him.
Who's there?
Get away from your computer, sir. Alright. Let's see what his emails say.
Nothing there.
Report doctors for Augs. White Gibbons to Simon Whitaker. Here's the report. It's our first accident/incident with these people. Report number Euro CZ Prague 2029 831. Everything is that number. Operation code name Carrot. Client Lakari Bez Linek. Doctors for Augs. Location Udalek Complex, Prague, aka Golem City. Type of protection. Protection of humanitarian aid, doctors and nurses traveling to and from the Udalek complex. Casualty. Codes and details. 5M. Accident. 6. Minor car accident. Major incident/notes. Monthly pro bono work for charity. A minor car accident resulted in a damaged vehicle and 6 people wounded. 4 clients, 2 Tarvos. All received medical treatment and suffered slight bruises and cuts. No one was sent to the hospital. Regards, Dwight Gibbons, IT and Data Manager, Tarvos Security Services, Prague. Alright, so I wonder if that's going to be something relevant. Code change request from Miles Tardif to Simon Whitaker. Lieutenant Whitaker, the security code to the private room in your office was reset to 4826 as per the request received from your email address. If you made this request, you can safely disregard/delete this email. If you did not make this request, please secure your account and immediately inform a member of the IT department in person. Thanks, Miles Tardif, IT department, Tarvos Security Services, Prague. Alright, but we've already been in the private room. Report Delancey. From Dwight Gibbons to Simon Whitaker. Here's the report. This one's flawless. So you have the report number, then you have Operation Codename Redberry. Client, Delancey Investments International. Location, Prague. Type of protection, monthly protection for Delancey Investments International offices and executives. Casualty, codes and details, none. Major incidents notes, none. Regards, Dwight Gibbons, IT and Data Manager, Tarvos Security Services, Prague. Sydney Darlington is the doctor. We've read this base email. Yeah, and then he wrote back, McCoy is important, don't report it. Here we have Operation Code Names from Jackie Jeffries to Simon Whitaker. The list is not final, but this is what we have so far for our ongoing operations. We are still in talks with several other companies. Operation Carrot, Client Doctors for Augs, Industry Charity, location the Czech Republic. Operation Cherry, Client Veric Tech, Industry Technology, location the Czech Republic. Operation Fig. Man, they have some stupid operation names. Client Bond Street Corporation, Industry Technology, location the Czech Republic. Operation Lemon. Client Nat Library of Czech Republic, Industry Government, location the Czech Republic. Operation Lime. Client Marco Manni Family, Industry Personal, location the Czech Republic. Operation Mint. Client Palisade Bank Corp, Property Bank, Industry Banking, location the Czech Republic. Operation Pepper. Client Ministry of FA of Czech Republic, Industry Government, location the Czech Republic. Operation Pineapple. Client, Great Jones Mutual, Industry Banking, location the Czech Republic. Operation Rosehip. Client, Palisade Bank Corp, Blades, Industry Banking and Data Storage, location the Czech Republic. Operation Redberry. Client, Delancey, Industry Banking, location the Czech Republic. Operation Olive. Client, Bohemian Arts Grove, Industry Classified, location the Czech Republic. We know something went down that was bad with Olive. Operation Vanilla. Client, Prague Stadium Entertainment, Industry Entertainment, location the Czech Republic. Jackie Jeffries, Senior Operations Manager, Tarvos Security Services, Prague. This email is set to automatically delete itself in 5 days. I'm pretty sure the head of operations here, the LT, would already fucking know about the operations and what other code names are. Why does he need to be told this? What's up, Joker? How you doing? What is up with you, Joker? Alright, so that's the emails from this guy's office.
Schedule up. The revised video tutorial.
What does it say?
Will be screened continuously.
Take the Metro back to TF-29 headquarters. The evidence I found was enough to break Whitaker. He's confessed to corrupting the footage in order to cover up the identity of the train station bomber for personal reasons. Time to head back to TF-29 headquarters and give Chang a full debrief. Why do I have the feeling something fucked up is still gonna happen? Oh. Also, I feel like I saw something somewhere where I could use that key card. And I don't know where it was.
Located in Prague, the
Not
bank's
here,
iconic
apparently.
life facilities hold the largest and most secure.
There's the infirmary. Oh yeah, the big storage room or whatever. The elevator. Maybe it was just using the elevator from the...
Will be fine.
Get out of here, vending machine. So here's the elevator. Oh, that's where I saw the key card thing. I'm doing good, thanks, Joker. There's a lot of unconscious guards in this place. Just walked over that guy. Let's get out of here. More unconscious guards. And what happened to these guys? That guy does not look comfortable. Look at the position he's in. He's gonna wake up with some fucking pain. Hold on, let me help you out, buddy. There, that's better. This one, too, is not going to be happy. Here you go. It's nap time. The Vote. Watch live coverage with Eliza. Friday night, 6 PST. The vote's pretty important. Alright, so I just have to take the train the fuck up out of here again. But before I do that... Get out of here, vending machine! Roar! Man, I love throwing vending machines and fucking... Get out of here, giant crate. I'm knocking shit around. Alright, we already looked in here. There's nothing we care about in here right now. Let's go. The only station I'm allowed to go to is Monument Station, apparently. So let's go. Why do I feel like somebody's gonna pop out of nowhere and try to kill me or something? Another empty train. That was fast. Oh, it takes me straight to
Chang.
Chang.
Quick. So let's have it, Jensen. Who's our bomber, and how the hell is Tarvos involved?
The footage was corrupted by a Tarvos officer to protect the identity of a family member.
Okay, so who is the bomber?
The bomber doesn't matter. Someone within ARC is acting against Rucker's ideals. They recruited a nobody with very few options in life to be nothing more than a pawn in all this.
Nice work, Jensen. You must have been quiet in there. Tarvos hasn't reported anything.
I like to get answers without creating new questions.
Oh, I was quiet in there. Is it over? Oh! That's how it ends, huh? That's it? Really? Alright. Well, that's the end of the DLC, I guess. Yeah, I don't understand why this wasn't integrated in the main story other than sheer corporate greed, pre-order bonus, get people to pre-order bullshit. I feel like they're going to release a director's cut of this game later or a Game of the Year edition, and this is going to be integrated right into the main story because not only could it have been, it should have been. But I don't know. Yeah, that was weird that they cut that out because it really fits right into the middle of the story. Anyway, so it was fun, I guess. I'm a little disappointed by this DLC. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't think it was that great. Compared to the main game, it was kind of boring. And it just wasn't that interesting. You didn't really find out much in the way of really interesting plot information or details about the setting that were really that interesting. There was a lot of stuff to read and a lot of details you could find out, but they were boring details. I mean, nobody really gives a shit about Tarvos anyway. It wasn't like anybody played this game, and of all the factions and all the groups and things in the game, nobody was like, man, this Tarvos company is fascinating. I want to know more about them. Right? Like, if you got to dig into the inner workings of the Juggernaut Collective, or fucking, even Samizdat, or ARC, or the TF-29, or anything, it would have been more interesting than Tarvos. So, it wasn't that exciting. It was pretty short. And I don't know, it just wasn't that good. And it didn't exactly end with a bang either. Like, I was kind of hoping it was going to be something more like The Missing Link. The Missing Link was great. The Missing Link was amazing, in fact. It was a really, really good DLC. And this one sucked compared to The Missing Link. I mean, not even in the same category at all. Now, admittedly, this was just a freebie. It came with the game with a pre-order. We didn't pay extra for it, so I can't expect that much from it. If they have other DLCs that come out that you actually have to buy with real money, I'm assuming they're going to be longer and better than this. They better be. This was kind of weak. It was kind of weak. If it had been just part of the main story thrown into the actual game, it would have been fine. It would have been okay. It would have been good, and it would have extended the main story some. And the main story in the main game was kind of short and needed some extending anyway. So this should have been put into the main game, and then it would have been fine. As a standalone DLC, though, it was pretty sorry. Yeah, exactly. The way it warns about spoiling the main game. Hey, and by the way, hey K-Pops, I didn't say hi to you. But welcome. Good to see you, K-Pops. What's going on? So yeah, it didn't really spoil shit, honestly. Well, it kind of spoiled the fact that Victor was behind the bomb. It kind of spoiled that, actually. Although you could have guessed that, maybe. It spoiled the fact that Victor was the one that was behind the bombing, and that there was sort of a splinter cell within ARC that did it, which maybe you didn't know about when you first go to Golem City and are looking into ARC and stuff. But, yeah, this DLC is not that great. Like, if you had to pay money for this DLC, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to people. Getting it for free with a pre-order, it's fine, but I was expecting more, both narratively and in terms of action and fun. It was alright. It was fine, I guess. It didn't blow me away or anything. K-Pops has been here the whole time? Oh, okay. I didn't realize. I have no idea who's here unless they're actually chatting in chat. So, anyway, that was Desperate Measures. I haven't bought the Season Pass, and I'm not going to. I'm just going to buy the other DLCs individually when they come out. Well, I mean, I assume the paid DLCs are going to be good, because the Missing Link was really, really good. So I'm going to assume that the paid DLCs will also be good. And maybe this sets up some stuff for the paid DLC as well. There were a few things in this that seemed like they were being set up for something else, like the Tarvos, like the Palisade Blades, and that hacker that was mentioned by name and in that email from Chang, and you know, maybe a few other little details that seem like they could have been, you know, hinting at something to come. And that could be cool. I don't know what the other DLCs are going to be, though. If they're going to be other, like, inside the main storyline stories, or, like, prequel to this game stories, like, oh, here's something that happened in the 2 years in between. Or if they're actually going to continue after the end of the main game, which is what I'm hoping will be the case, because everybody wants more after the end. So I don't know if they will do that or not. I hope they do, with at least one of the two, if not both. Anyway, so that's it for Desperate Measures DLC for Mankind Divided. What I'm going to do next is play some Breach mode. I'm going to try Breach mode out. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. And then when I come back, I'll be playing Breach mode. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Deus Ex Mankind Divided Desperate Measures DLC.